Well, it's hard to believe, but we are 90 days away from the next hurricane season. And that's a pretty terrifying prospect for communities like Steinhatchee, where debris can still be seen lining some of the roads from last year's hurricanes. Some of that damage you can see up close behind me as well. This year, state and local agencies are putting an even greater emphasis on mitigation to get ahead of any potential severe weather we could see. I'm Mayor Sargent in Steinhatchee. I'm looking into a new program you can apply for to help protect your home and ease some of those anxieties. It's called Elevate Florida, a new program led by the Florida Department of Emergency Management. Its main goal is helping victims of natural disasters who've suffered property loss or damage.
This has got rolled out really fast, and their goal is to strengthen the infrastructure of Florida to make us more resilient.
That's through structure elevation, mitigation reconstruction, demolition and wind mitigation. Some of the projects this program will fund. At least 75% of reconstruction costs will be covered by federal funds. Applicants will have to provide the remaining 25%.
In the past, when you applied for mitigation, a lot of times you had to go through the county and there was a process, and it took a while. People told me usually 2 to 3 years. But this is where residential is applied directly to the state. They're able to speed up the process.
Elevate Florida's website has this estimated time frame. Some applicants could see construction begin as early as 3 months after applying.
We only expected really water to come in this high.
Anna King runs Fiddler's Restaurant and Hotel in Steinhatchee. She says applying for programs like this are a no-brainer for coastal residents.
They can save lives, they can save homes, and I think that's something that people really need to get behind. We're playing offense now instead of defense, because that's what we've been doing, right? Like, we're literally fixing homes just for them to be flooded again.
While King tells me she didn't sustain enough damage to apply for Elevate Florida during Helene, she's encouraging everyone she knows to do so. That's because she's seen how elevating a structure like Fiddler's can mitigate damage.
You can't control the weather, but you can prepare what you can. And that's why when you look at these programs like this, it's so important to do those things, because you don't want to be a sitting duck. You want to do what you can within your power.
Preparation, she hopes, will give people agency this hurricane season. And that's a huge focus for emergency management too, giving the agency hope as they finalize their hurricane season plans. How different do you think your strategy and approach to hurricane season will be this year, now you have the knowledge of Idalia, Debbie and Helene?
I think the timing, we've made a lot more connections, where the state, around really the entire United States. So if we go through something like that again, we have those contacts to reach out to get people here faster.
Applications for Elevate Florida are open now. One thing to note, the Taylor County Emergency Management tells me applicants will have to participate in the National Flood Insurance Program if approved. In Steinhatchee, Mayor Sargent, ABC 27.